I gotta tell you something, man. I've been missing for the last few months out here, man. I had some other business opportunities, but now I'm back in the Uber, and I gotta tell you, it absolutely sucks. What's up, y'all? It's RonDrivesLA. I'm back after a 9-month hiatus. Gonna get back out there. I've been driving the past few days. It's been absolutely garbage. I'm gonna try it again tonight. Stay tuned. We'll see what we do this Friday night in Los Angeles. If you guys drive Uber on a daily basis, has it been this bad the last 9 months that I haven't really been driving, guys? Because I've been out for the last few days, and I decided to make a video today just to express my frustration at the lack of rides and lack of dollars on both apps. I don't see any surge. I'm hardly getting any rides. And as you can see on the clock here, it's 11:45 p.m. in the Los Angeles area. I've been around NoHo, I've been to Hollywood, I've been to City Walk, I've been all around the residential areas, and I haven't been getting much. Now here's a little something right here. I'm getting a little tired already just from driving around wasting my damn gas. I mean, I don't know what's going on, guys. Can anybody give me a hit in the comments? Have you guys been dealing with the same kind of thing? I've been seeing a lot of videos about Waymo in Arizona, the carless drivers. What's up with that? I mean, or what I should say, driverless cars, excuse me. As you can tell, I must be getting tired. But what are we doing? I mean, yo, definitely got to try to find something else for an extra side hustle, because I don't think Uber's going to do it anymore. I've been driving around a little bit, and I'm just not seeing any money. Now, as you can see on your screen here, we got a Lyft surge for $3. I'm kind of heading that way, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I can pick something up there, but it's just been super slow. All right, what do we got here? $8.35 for 6 miles for Angel. Yeah, I'm gonna go scoop up Angel because it's been kind of slow, and I will let you guys know what happens after this. Yeah, since I dropped off a couple people, did a couple short rides, and you know what's crazy too? I think part of this Prop 22 algorithm mode that they got going on here in California with the minimum wage and all that for drivers. Since I've been driving around the last week, it seems like since I've been driving around the last week, it kind of seems like Uber in particular has been giving me like a little bit bigger rides per mileage, because I've been driving around a lot without them meeting the hourly minimum, I guess, per the miles that I've been wasting driving around. Because even on last Sunday, they gave me like $50 in adjusted credit for the Proposition 22 thing, I guess, money that I should have made for the time that I was driving. So I do notice right now that Uber's giving me like better dollar per trip, I guess, availability amount of the payment, I guess, because like I'll get like a 3-mile ride and it'll be like $6.89, and I don't know if you guys are experiencing the same thing. So like any ride that's like under, I don't know, 4 miles, 3 miles, the minimum they're offering me is $6.89, which is actually pretty good. But I think they're doing that to cover their butts. So because they understand that I've been driving so much and not getting paid for it, that they're gonna have to pay me the Prop 22 anyway. So they might as well just pay me up front right now. So that's kind of interesting too as well. So right now it's about 12:20 a.m. Saturday night. Actually Friday night, excuse me. I'm gonna go down here back to the NoHo area. It's a couple miles up the road, and see if I can get any rides now. I know those clubs will be letting out. There's a little bit of little bars and cantinas. I'm like in the Pacoima area / Sun Valley side. Once in a while you can get some rides, people going home. As a matter of fact, my last 2 rides were some people going home from drinking and smoking and stuff, because they smell like liquor and they smell like weed. So I'm just assuming that's what they was doing. But yeah, man, it's been really slow out here, man. Again, I know Thanksgiving is coming up. I know people are trying to save up for their Christmas gifts. We got about a week or so until people got to pay rent. These are all factors, as well as the oversaturation, as we know. But even when I was out in Hollywood a little bit earlier tonight before I started recording, Like the club seemed dead, the NoHo area seems dead. I just think like, you know, people are just really kind of feeling the effects of the inflation and the Bidenomics overall. I just don't see people out. Like the streets are dead. It's really quiet. Restaurants don't seem too busy. And again, you know, I haven't really been doing Uber for the last 9 months, so maybe this is just the new norm. Also, I wanted to talk about, since while I'm waiting for a ride here, did you guys see the thing with the December 2nd change in cancellation on Uber? Now, I find that to be crazy because they're basically forcing you to take the crap rides that they give you. So it's bad enough that they're already offering you $2 rides and $3 rides on Uber. But even with that, now it's like if you don't accept the rides, they're going to go on your cancellation record, which is a bunch of bullcrap. Yeah, I'm not taking that. So that's kind of crazy. You know, that they're actually going to do that on your cancellation record. And also what I've noticed, a new change that I've, you know, seen since I haven't been around, is the fact that they're not offering like the normal surge bonuses or boost plus anymore. That it's like per hour now. Like, so they'll offer, instead of offering you $5 per ride on Uber during a bonus hour or a surge hour or boost plus, I guess it was called, now they're giving you $5 per the whole entire hour. I mean, you talk about being cheapskates with it. And what's really amazing to me is the fact that if it's gotten this bad in the last 9 months and they can just really just get rid of the boost plus and get rid of surges, then that means that obviously people are willing to take the rides and they've been driving under these conditions, and it hasn't seemed to be any problem with that. So I haven't really watched like my man Jeff in Arizona, the Mic Drop Barbecue podcast in a while. I haven't really watched Rideshare Professor or Rideshare Guy with Sergio. Don't really like Sergio too much that often, but you know, it is what it is. Those are the big channels for Uber and Rideshare. But I need to go back and check out what's going on, because obviously things have changed. The rides are dried up, and obviously there's no promotions, which means that they don't really need a lot of drivers out here anymore, because again, it's oversaturated. Now, I also want to say shout out to Donald Trump. Those of you guys that voted for him that are MAGA, yo, that's what's up. I voted for Trump out here in Los Angeles. I know a lot of people did. And again, it has nothing to do with anything other than the economy and the inflation and the immigration issues. So I think if you were somebody like me that believes that a lot of the saturation with the Uber and the Uber Eats stuff had to do with people coming over here doing fake IDs and getting people's accounts, because I have seen that. I've seen articles on that, and taking up these rides. Well, hopefully we'll see in the next year or so those people being no longer here, being scared and self-deporting or whatever, and maybe the Uber rides and the money will start coming back. But who knows? That's just a little bit of conjecture on my part. But, I'm over here running my mouth here looking for a ride, and I've been talking for like 2 or 3 minutes, and as you can see, I've only had one ping for like $5. So I really don't know what's going on here. I'm going to give it till about 1 o'clock in the morning today and see if I can get any more rides. But I think between both apps, I've only made about $50. I got $39 on Lyft, and I got about, I think, 10 or 11 on Uber, and that's been about 3-ish hours, maybe a little less than that. So again, man, we're looking way below the $20 an hour mark, bro, and that's not good, and that is a waste of time for anybody. Okay, again, I didn't spend a lot of time in Hollywood or Los Angeles tonight. I was down there earlier, but it wasn't looking too good while I was there, and I ended up getting rides back to the valley. So I'm gonna give it one more shot, man. I'm gonna go down here towards the NoHo district as I'm coming up Laurel Canyon and passing a couple bars and stuff, and see what I can get, and I'll check back with you if I get any good rides. So very disappointing Friday night, kind of dead out here in LA. Didn't make much money, man. I think after all was said and done, I think I'm averaging, I think I did about $12 to $15 an hour. And that is just not going to get it done. That's pretty disgraceful. I think Uber might be done. You know, I'm still going to be driving this weekend, but I know this is the time of year when it's typically very slow. So I'm not going to really lose hope. There was some gems in there that I did miss. I need to go back down towards downtown, but I just think now the way the two apps are really being greedy with the surges, and the Boost Plus is basically non-existent. And again, just the rider volume isn't there. I don't know how long this is going to be sustainable for any of us to continue to drive Uber. I think that's the whole point. That's why they're bringing in their automatic drivers and the Waymo cars and all that kind of stuff. I think it's just the sign of the times. I think maybe rideshare might just be dying out altogether. Who knows? We'll see. I'll be back tomorrow with some new stuff. I'm going to drive Saturday. I'm going to give it a good try all day tomorrow, because, you know, excuses don't matter. These bills still got to get paid one way or another, right? So leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, if you're driving, how it is in your area. And I'll see you soon. Peace.